we are trying to develop a concept by which lawyers can be of many and more help to the society. Now, advocates under Advocate Act, they are either advocates or senior advocates. Senior advocates, by work they get recognition or designation from High Court and Supreme Court. Now the persons who are putting their whole life, like the persons who have practiced even at the lowest level or taluka level or district level, normally under the Advocates Act there is no such recognition to the advocates who are putting up their life, and at least life for not less than 25 years. Now a person, when he starts his advocacy at the young age, he puts his entire life, credibility, his hard work and everything are put into it. Now when he continues or when he starts, he faces lot of difficulty looking into his family setup, looking into the societal setup. Now when an advocate starts practicing, being faced with so many odds, he has to earn as well. Now earning does not mean extraction, earning does not mean going beyond the law, it does not mean to harm anybody. But an advocate who is in touch with the society naturally gets work and he performs it. Now a lawyer, if he is not getting any recognition at the district level or taluka level, naturally there may not be good lawyers who may be at that level, but they may not be recognized. Well, there is no such system under our judicial system to get them recognized. Now what our institute, that's called Jyeshtha Adhivakta, we are trying to develop a concept by which the persons who have put their life continuously practiced for 25 years and above should be recognized. Now recognition for what? A person who is recognized for 25 years of practice, naturally if he is recognized, he can be benevolent to the society. If he is recognized, naturally what we are faced today in the courts are flooding of the courts with the cases. Now though the government or the research organizations or so and so forth, they have developed a system of legal aid or pre-mediation, mediation or pre-litigation, there are so many stages which have been now carved out. But to my mind, if a person who is at taluka level and at district level, he is recognized and is recognized by district judge or higher judicial officers or even chief justice of that particular state by Jyeshtha Adhivakta, it will be giving recognition to those persons who have put their life, and that to golden period of their life in the advocacy. His taste, temperaments, contribution to the society is not only his earning, but his touch to the society. He is very near to the society, he is near to the people. So if he is getting a simple kind of recognition by the word Jyeshtha Adhivakta, now he will be feeling at least spirited, he will be enlightened, he will be high spirited, and with which he can reach to more and more people, he can at least tender and render services in a better way with that recognition. Now recognition is not giving any kind of monetary benefit to him. Recognition is only to the effect that he has put forth his life of 25 years into this profession. Now that selection part, that 2 or more persons should be selected for the post of Jyeshtha Adhivakta or for being designated as Jyeshtha Adhivakta or awarded as Jyeshtha Adhivakta have to be formulated, and that part rather a societal touch or a kind of work calculation has to be done. That is particularly a kind of work which is a second stage of it. But for the timing, what we need is to develop a concept of Jyeshtha Adhivakta for those lawyers who have contributed to the society for 25 years. Now 25 years is not a small time, is not a small period. 25 years is a good time to remain in advocacy. Now I am reminded of like a person earlier who is practicing at taluka level. He may be having so many calibers, he may be having so many quality, he may be having a kind of good temperament to argue a case at taluka level, because he is more to it, he is having concepts, he knows the people of the area, he knows the condition of the area, he knows the societal setup. So if that particular person is rather awarded with the rather just adhivakta or designated or conferred as just adhivakta, his spirit becomes high. He is not going to get any monetary benefit. This is particular in the context of societal development. Now if a person who is rather designated or conferred with just adhivakta, he can be doing more work of a kind which is needed. Now mediation or a settlement would be effectively done by those persons. They may be playing a role when actually the cases may not be coming to the court. Like panchayat system is a system which is alright, that can run parallelly, but with this designation or conferring of just adhivakta, he can be of many help, especially in the context of resolving the disputes at the level from where it originates. So that part can be played by an just adhivakta who can be very near to the people, who is having concept of law and at least experience of 25 years in the law. Now earlier, when somebody used to complete 25 years, it was a very good rather achievement. But nonetheless, nobody was awarded, recognized or conferred with any kind of rather recognition itself. Society just recognized them that they have succeeded in practicing for 25 years, they are able to earn bread and butter, but never there has been attempt on the part of any corner that those lawyers who have put their life for 25 years can be recognized and can be given some respect by the society. So that is how the organization by which we are trying to propagate this idea, we are trying to rather develop the idea of just adhivakta by the organization called Akhil Bharatiya Just Adhivakta Sangam, which would be propagating the concept of having just adhivakta, and for the initial starting we would like to have at least 2 from each of the district. Now considering the number of districts in India today, at least they are looking into the number of districts, we can have starting we could be having a starting figure with some 1500 or something like that. But that won't be the end. Slowly when this concept would be getting popularity, that would be becoming more beneficial for the societal setup, for resolution the dispute at the lowest level and at the initial stage. And that is how this particular organization is aiming to develop the concept of just adhivakta, which can reach to the lowest level of the society and which could resolve the initial part of the disputes which could be very well resolved at the lowest level, and that's called nipping in the bud. When the dispute won't get started and can be resolved amicably, there won't be inimical or any kind of thinking against each other. So that's how those just adhivakta can be rather given the task of, or would be having automatic attraction of the people towards them who could be getting these things achieved. Thank you.